Good morning. Thanks for coming in. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Tell us firstly, what is the Google Impact Challenge? It's the first time we've had it here in South Africa.
Yes.
What is it?
So the Impact Challenge aims to provide economic opportunity for Africans. We launched in Nigeria, Kenya and South Africa this year in May, and the Impact Challenge basically has a call to Africans who are operating as non-profits or social enterprises to put forward their social impact ideas. And through their impact ideas, we are trying to provide funding as well as technical support to help them scale their economic, their ideas to help drive economic opportunity.
Now I see you've whittled it down already in this first phase to 12. Some of them we know, organizations like Corruption Watch, others like Clothes to Good. We've had them on the show quite often, and some others, Youth Employment Services. These are all South African. So these 12 already have a prize.
That's right.
Already been. How do you decide, or how do you measure the impact at this stage before we get to the voting stage?
Sure. So we had a call for entries on the 23rd of May this year, and we received 5,000 entries. Our Google Impact Challenge team and our partners helped to draw them down to 12 finalists. And each of these 12 finalists will receive $125,000. We looked at 4 criteria. The first is community impact, so ensuring that these non-profits and social enterprises and the ideas will actually make a difference in the lives of people in communities in South Africa. The second was feasibility, so looking at whether their business model could actually be executed on, and whether the team could execute on these ideas. The third was innovation, so looking at new ideas to meet unmet needs. And the third was reach, so whether these ideas could help scale across more than one community. And so it was through these 4 criteria that these 12 finalists were decided upon.
Okay, so they already have a bit of a prize, like we said. Is it $125,000?
Yes, $125,000.
That's dollars.
Yes.
That's dollars already. But there's the bigger prize?
And 4 of them stand to double their money to $250,000 through 2 processes.
Yeah. Tell us about those processes, because now the public gets to vote, right?
Exactly. So the public gets to vote for the People's Choice Award, and you can do this by visiting the URL, which is at impactchallenge.withgoogle.com/South Africa 2018. And there you will be able to read up on all of the 12 finalists and vote for your favorite. And that finalist will receive $250,000. And then for the remaining 3, we will have an awards evening on the 28th of November, and all of the 12 finalists will get an opportunity to pitch to the 8 judges, and the judges will select 3 winners
on that day,
on that evening,
evening,
and they will also double their funding to $250,000.
And then do you get to tell them what they do with that money, or it's just theirs to do, obviously to continue the work that they are doing? Do you keep an eye on them as to what they're doing afterwards? Does it just end there?
No, absolutely. So the idea is to help amplify their ideas and their initiatives. And so that is what the funding is for. We know that non-profits and social enterprises have barriers when it comes to accessing funding. So this is aimed at amplifying these ideas and helping them scale, and then we will provide the technical support. So Googlers from around the world will provide the technical support and know-how in order to help them scale these ideas.
Wonderful. So for those who missed the entry point this year, next year, when will it be? And how do you actually get your name on that list?
So we haven't yet announced any plans to extend it to next year, but I encourage everyone to look out for the Impact Challenge. We run them across the globe, but Africa is one of our primary focus markets. We've made a $20 million commitment to Africa to help non-profits scale their ideas, and it's a 5-year long commitment. So
I was just going to say, what's in it for Google?
Well, we understand that non-profits and social enterprises lack the access to funding and lack the technical know-how, the technological support. And so that's the kind of support that we want to provide in order for them to create economic opportunity for Africans.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to seeing who the winners are, seeing as we do know some of these people on the list here. So we'll be keeping an eye out for that one. Thanks very much. And you let us know after the 28th.
Absolutely.
Please do, as to who the big winners are, so we know that we can ask for a coffee date. Thanks very much.